Here. Thank you. All right, today we're going to read this story, The Big Trip. It's by Valerie Gorbatov. Any predictions about the genre of this story? Just by looking at the cover of the book, who has a prediction about the genre of this story? Charlotte, what are you thinking? So she's making a prediction about what the story will be about. It's about a pig going on a trip. So when I ask about genre, I'm wondering, is it a nonfiction story? Is it fiction? Is it something else? Who has an idea? What type of story do we think this might be? What are you thinking, Reed?
Fantasy.
Fantasy. Why do you think this is a fantasy, Reed?
Because a pig can't really wear a hat and go and be like in the balloon. He would be scared.
Oh, he says a pig would not really be flying in this balloon, so he thinks it's a fantasy. And Levi says they wouldn't really be wearing clothes, so this story is going to be a fantasy.
Look at the bottom. They wouldn't be standing up.
Oh,
and they wouldn't be clean.
All right. Today, instead of me reading the story to you, we're going to get to listen to the story read to us. All right. Show me that you are ready to be good listeners. Ainsley, go put that up on the counter, please. You can have it at the end of the day. Sure it's not too loud for us.
I am going to take a trip far away, Pig said to Goat one day. How will you go? Asked Goat.
I see them sitting here thinking about going on a trip. I see some of those words we practiced there highlighted in the text.
Let me think for a moment, said Pig. Maybe I will go by bike. That will be a very nice trip. Oh dear, said Goat. You could fall off a bike. Ah, said Pig. Then I will drive a car.
He's not going to go by bike. Now he's going to go by car.
It's not a good idea, Pig, said Goat. A car can break down.
Car can break down. We're not going to worry about this box. We're going to come back to that tomorrow. What do you think might happen? Turn and talk with your partner about predictions. What do you think might happen?
I get to might fall off. He might stay for because he's like
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our voices are off. I heard some predictions that people were saying something might go wrong with the horse. Maybe he's going to buck him off. Let's read to find out.
Yeah, it bucked him off.
I'm not.
What does stubborn mean? Hazel, what are you thinking?
Well, if the dog is stubborn, it means it's like gonna be in trouble or something like that. It's gonna be
Like maybe it's going to cause a problem, that it'll be trouble. Sometimes my daughter is really stubborn in the morning. She doesn't want to give in to her sister. When her sister wants her to share a toy and she says, no way. It's like not being cooperative or working well with other people. All right, let's see what happens next.
Uh-oh. No, that's good, that's good. No.
Then I will go by train, said Pig.
I want you to think about the picture here, because a lot of times we get information not only from the words, but also from the text and the picture, from the text and from the pictures. I want you to think, do you think, is Pig or Goat excited about the train ride?
No.
What can you get? What information can we get from this picture? Do you think either of them are excited?
I think Pig is.
Stella, what are you thinking? Are either of them excited?
I think Pig is, because he's like, in the picture he's on the train and he's smiling, that it's like, and he's looking at his map and he's like having a good time.
Nice job, Stella. Stella's using the text evidence. She said, I'm going to look at the picture and not just the words to figure things out about the story, to understand it. All right, let's keep going. Listen up.
You'd have to parachute. True, said Pig. Then I will go by hot air balloon.
Says he's going to go by hot air balloon. What do you think Goat is going to say to Pig about the hot air balloon? Who's got a prediction? What might he say about the hot air balloon? Chase, what's your idea?
I think he might say that, oh, Pig, that's not a good idea. There could be a pointy thing and it could pop.
Oh, great prediction, Chase. He's using the pattern in our book. Does anybody have a different idea? I saw a lot of you saying, me too. I was thinking that too. Does somebody have a different prediction? Madeline, what's your idea?
There's a bird on top and it looks like it's pecking on the balloon.
She's using the details in the text, and she's saying that maybe there's something up here in the that might pop the balloon. All right, let's read to find out. Who can use a reason from the text to justify your thinking? What do you think will happen? What will Goat say about taking a ship? And why do you think that? Karen, what do you think?
I think it's a pattern because he keeps saying, oh no, that's not a good idea, you could drown.
Oh, maybe he'll say you'll drown or the boat will sink. Karen said he thinks it's a pattern. He's using the text to support his reason. He said every time Pig comes up with an idea, Goat says that's not going to work. And he's using, Emmett, the story to prove his thinking, to justify his thinking. Nice job. All right, let's...
We're going to go.
All right. I heard people say, I could tell from the story that Goat would go with him because Goat is looking at the map and planning his trip. All right, tomorrow we will revisit this.